Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing amazing today. So in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Jordan Lipscombe Beauty Bay palette in Fuego, and I've created this kind of like autumnal grungy vibe look. So Jordan's range at Beauty Bay comes with 3 palettes in total. I've already reviewed Oxen out of that palette and I will link it below for you guys to check out. I recreate the look in it that Jordan used to promote her eyeshadow palettes. It's like a classic smoky eye with a mustard inner corner highlight. Absolutely gorgeous, really fun to create, really good video. That sounded really big-headed, but I didn't mean it like that, I promise. So before we jump into the video, if you guys could hit that big thumbs up button and maybe the subscribe button if you are feeling extra adorable today, then I'll be really, really super grateful, and I'll love you forever, and I'll buy you cats and dogs and bunnies and everything. And anyway, let's get started with the video because I'm just going to mumble on. So yeah, video. Firstly, I'm really, really, really sorry if my voice is all croaky. It's just, I think I'm getting ill, but I'm not 100%... I can't even talk today. I think I'm getting ill, but I'm not 100% sure. It just feels a bit cloggy. I feel a bit groggy and blah and ugh. So in the last video I uploaded, I showed you the other palette from the Jordan Lipscombe collection, and like I already said in that video, there is 3 palettes and I only got 2 because I'm not made of money. And the fact that the other palette had a lot of green tones, and the fact I have hazel eyes, it just would not complement them very well at all. In that video, I primarily focused on the Onyx palette, and it was just incredible. It was so fun to film. I absolutely loved the final outcome of the eyeshadow look. I was just like, this is my babe, this is my new boo. This video I'm going to focus on Fuego. Now I actually learned how to say it because I'm an idiot and I keep putting an R in it and I keep saying Fuego, and I don't even know why I'm doing that. Like, I'm 22 years old. I am perfectly capable of reading. Capable. It's a beautiful matte black packaging with a rose gold metallic print on it, and it's absolutely stunning. I love it, and it's like so reflective as well. And then when you push it out, you've got the palette, and it's so simplistic. And then when you open it up, and I have to be quite careful when I do this, and that is why, there is a plastic Fuego sheet with all the eyeshadow names and the highlighter names, and they're just so nice. So I'm just going to open the palette. Just look at that, honestly. It also comes with a big mirror, and somewhere in this mirror is me. There. Compared to the Onyx palette that I've already reviewed, that was a very classic smoky eye look. There was a lot of cool tone shades, but this palette, all in all, is very warm tone, very autumnal, very just kind of cozy and warm, and it's just like... So this palette comes with 4 matte shades, 2 shimmer shades, and 2 very big highlighters, and these are absolutely stunning. However, I do think that both of these highlighter shades are way too dark for my skin tone, but I know that Jordan said in her video explaining these eyeshadow palettes that she wanted highlighters that suit everyone and all skin tones, so I'll give them a try. We'll see what happens. So I'm just going to swatch this. So I'm just going to swatch these quickly for you. So these are the shades swatched on my arm. I've got a matte shimmer, matte shimmer, and then the 2 highlighters. This is in pan order, so it goes from the first shadow to the last shadow. So one thing I found when doing these swatches is, firstly, I look like a little bit of an artist, but secondly, however I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna talk with the palette. Might be easier. So Tan, Pinot, Ember, and Mocha are quite like chalky, and they do need building up a little bit more, so you will have to keep going back and blending out. But I mean, on the eyelid it could be completely different. But the shimmer shadows, oh my god, one wipe in the pan and it was just like shimmer glitter everywhere. Woo. The pigment is so just there. It's just in your face. It's glittery, it's shimmery, it's all the vibes that you want from a shimmery shadow. Anyway, I think I'm gonna crack on now. First, I'm gonna zoom you in just a little bit more. Hi! I think I'm going to go in with my transition colour as Tan, and I'm going to put it all over the lid. Ooh, that's a bit more orangey than I expected. Ooh, but it blends nicely. Oh, it blends so nicely. Yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. It is definitely... I don't know if it's like a lot darker than I imagined in the pan. I imagine more like a neutral, or has this got some like orangey undertones in it? So I have sellotaped both my eyes and they look like weird iPads, but this is really satisfying. So I'm going to take Ember, which is a very bold orange shade, onto my Spectrum B06 brush, and Little bit of fallout, not too much. And I'm just going to blend this into my crease and into that transition shade of tan. And I'm going to do the same with the other other eye with Ember. I think I'm saying that right, I don't know. And I'm just going to do it on the other eye quickly. I've blended those two shades together, so now I'm going to cut the crease and I'm going to use my Make Revolution Pro HD Camouflage Concealer Palette. I'm going to just take this shade here, which is like the second darkest in the palette, and pop it all over my crease. I literally pulled the weirdest faces. I'm like, oh, lordy lord, how do people do this and look attractive? I think I'm going to take these off now because they're irritating me. Oh, so I think I'm going to just play it a bit safe today. I did a dramatic look in the other one. This is still going to be a bit of a dramatic look, but it's going to be a bit more of a toned down one. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I'm going to go in with Molten and I'm going to pack it all over my lid. So now I've just done that, I realise it's basically like one whole brown lid with a bit of shimmer. It doesn't really do much. So I'm going to go back in with Mercy, which is this shade here. And I'm just going to pack it on my brush. And I'm going to go over the shadow. There is a lot of fallouts from these shimmer ones, I'm not going to lie. I'm getting it all down my top. It's all over my face. But the pigment is amazing. I'm getting very annoyed at how powdery and fallouty these shades are. It's actually really starting to annoy me now because it's going all over my clothes, it's going all over my face. Look! It's like all over my face. Let's try the other lid and I'll show you what I mean. Oh damn, that pigment though. And there it is. I look like I'm like embarrassed, like my cheeks are all rosy. Oh my god. It's so annoying because the shadows are so nice, but yeah, it's just all over my cheeks and it doesn't want to come off. Other than all that fallout that was coming and it's still on my cheek, I really, really like the shades. I think they blend so nicely as well. Like this is a different look than what I was originally going for, but the blend is so nice. I just need to blend out the harsh edges. So next I'm going to take this dark, cool toned brown here and put it onto my Spectrum B06 brush, and I'm just going to pop it on the outer corner of my eye. Blends so nicely, but there's so much fallout. But the blend is incredible, like it's so smooth and easy to do. Like, I don't have a lot of practice blending, and this is making it so much easier if it just wasn't for the fallout element. I honestly look like I've got proper sunburn. No! Right, I think I'm going to go fix this and then I'll come back in a second. So I fixed that now and that's all gone. The problem has been solved. Easily done, sorted, move on. I am loving this so far. Like, it's a lot more bold and dramatic than I originally planned, but I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving the autumnal, cozy, dramatic, kind of a little bit grungy vibe going on. So next I'm going to do my lower lash line. Don't know what I'm doing with it, but I'm doing something. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to take my Spectrum A12 brush and pop it into Pinot, which is a burgundy matte shadow, and I'm going to smoke that under my lower lash line. So I've kept this burgundy shade as close to the lash line as I can, but enough for me to smoke it out. I've done that just because I want to be able to blend it out and make it look less harsh. So I'm going to take my Spectrum A7 brush and I'm going to pop it into our first transition colour, which was tan, dab off the excess and just smoke out that lower lash line to make it a little less dramatic and fit in with the rest of the eye look. I said less dramatic, I've made it more dramatic. oh well. So I finished using the Fuego palette to create this eye look. I'm just going to pop off camera for a second and do my eyeliner, lashes, and then I'll come back and do my highlighter for you guys. So I've gone and popped some fake lashes, eyeliner and mascara on, and I also changed my lipstick to like a darker one because I felt like it kind of fit this whole grungy autumnal vibe a bit better. So I'm back now to play with the highlighters, which I'm super excited to do. So the highlighters in the palette is called Gold Dust and Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold, when I swatched it, I already showed you, is way too dark for my skin tone, so I will not be using that one. But I'm going to be using Gold Dust today because it just looks so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it on the inner corner of my eye, on my nose and on my cheekbones. I will say now there is a little bit of fallout only because these highlighters include loose flakes of glitter, and if you watch Jordan's video on these palettes on her channel, it does state that the highlighters include these flakes of glitter. But if you want a more like toned down look, then the more you kind of blend it in, the lighter and more subtle the highlighter becomes. But for me, when it's an inner corner highlight, I love to sparkle. Oh, damn girl! That is incredible. Oh, damn! Bit under my eyebrow, why not treat myself? These highlighters literally complement these eyeshadows so well. Oh my god, I am literally shocked. I love. So I'm going to take a highlighting brush from BH Cosmetics and just lightly fluff it into... Ooh, that picked up so much product. Oh my god. Oh, I definitely get what they mean when they say there's loose bits of glitter in here, because it basically fell off straight away. Oh, I honestly didn't think this shade was going to suit my skin tone. Like, I knew it was gold and it was going to be a little bit too dark, but actually, the more you blend it in, the more it suits. Oh, I like. Can you see on the pan line, like, all the fallout of loose bits of glitter around the edge? Like, it's a lot. But like, it's even, like, all the way up here as well. I definitely see what Jordan means by the more you blend it in, the lighter and more subtle it gets. Because when that went on at first, like, it was just glitter everywhere. But now, girl, I'm feeling it. It's like a nice subtle glow. Like, it's not even too like, oh damn. A really, not, it's like a, oh, I don't know how to explain it. What am I doing? I'm meant to be like actually alright at talking about products and I'm just mumbling. So the light is coming in very brightly, as you can tell from the background. It's like lit up massively. So this is my finished look using the Jordan Lipscombe Beauty Bay palette in Fuego, and I love everything from this palette, from the cost to the packaging to the fact it's PETA certified to all the shades inside, the fact that there's a good mix of mattes and shimmers. Like, the shade range is varied but all complements each other so well, and even the highlighters are so nice, even though I'll probably end up using them as eyeshadows except for Gold Dust, which will probably kind of which will probably be kind of an eyeshadow and a highlighter at the same time, because it's just such a complementary colour to my skin. I really did not expect that at all. Oh my god, the blend is so incredible. I am no expert in blending in any way, shape or form. Like, I don't consider myself to be amazing at makeup. I consider myself to have a really strong interest in makeup, but it doesn't mean I'm anywhere near an expert. I love doing eyeshadows and stuff like that, but I'm always pretty naff at blending. Like, my blends never look as smooth as I do on Instagram and stuff like that. But this palette made the blending so easy. Like, it was just such a natural thing to do with it. I don't know how to explain it, but the only issue I legit have with this palette is that fallout. So overall, I actually would really recommend this palette. I think it's really good. As long as you have something to cover your under eyes and your base makeup while using the palette, or even just do the palette first and do your base makeup after, whichever's easiest, just so you don't basically mess up your makeup from fallout. It's on Beauty Bay, 20 quid, PETA certified. Go and get yourself it. So I'm going to go now because the lighting is going up and down so much from the clouds moving over the sun, and I don't want to have to keep leaning forward and changing this and the edit being all mishmashy, and I just don't want to do that to you guys. But yeah, so I'm going to end the video now, but thank you guys so much for watching. I honestly really appreciate you guys coming back and watching these videos and sticking around. I love you so much for it, and if you guys did like this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and if you aren't subscribed to my channel already, please hit that big subscribe button and turn on the bell to be notified when I upload videos. Again, just thank you so much. I love you. Bye. That was really croaky. Sorry.